Okay. Oh, good morning, ladies and germs. I'm glad we made it for another few days. Um, I'm just going to talk about whatever comes to mind in particular. And of course, we're going to be unboxing some more of my stuff. I figured if I'm going to do this anyways, I might as well have a little company. Alright, now, address is on this side. Okay. Now, again, I don't know what's in here. I just basically put a general description. It is temptation, I know that. It is stoneware. And let me get this side. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm getting better at this camera angle thing. My voice is not all the way back, but the show must go on. And we're going to go on. And so did the House of Representatives. Oh boy, they went on. I want to know the two dimwits that voted not to impeach this pumpkin-headed baboon. Come on, you got the people that was here on the call saying this. And first off, the transcript's been tampered with. Highly illegal. Let alone trying to get a foreign country to interfere in our elections. This is exactly what our forefathers didn't want. I mean, William Burr, Hamilton, those are only two I know because of that stupid play. But you know what? Watch that stupid play because one, it brings everything back into life and it renewed my belief in the country again, that we can survive this. Those men thought of everything. More paper to recycle. Yay! Why is this portrait mode? I don't know why this is in portrait mode. There. Alrighty, more recycling. Ooh. Oh dear God. Oh, I know what's in here. Okay. Alrighty. That's all just comic books. Alright. I love this thing. It's my rolling pin. I know it's made of the solid. I should be in ASMR. But yeah, this here is perfect. Your dough, if you're making like pie doughs and stuff, this will keep the heat away from it because you can put it in the refrigerator. Of course, you could do that with any rolling pin, but with stoneware, it maintains the cold and nothing sticks. And you could put, oh my God, I love that thing. You can tell, or you can't see it, but it's warm. That puppy's seen some days. You know why I miss also? I miss that we don't use lard in our pie doughs anymore. That's why Grandma pies used to be so yummy. It's all that nice pork. Oh, that pork lard that she put in it. But let's see, here's the see, and that way it don't roll away. It's perfect. I tell you, temptation ware, think of everything. Put you there. But you see, I know that some of y'all are thinking, oh my God, lard, that's horrible. Well, yeah, if you eat a bunch of lard and you sit down and you play some video games, yeah, that's going to be horrible. But you have to think 100 years ago, they didn't have this automated stuff that, I mean, you could go on your telephone and get a pizza delivered along with paying your bills, buying your groceries, and you never have to leave the house. Yeah, you're going to gain some weight. But if you're going to be like eating a pie once a week, I mean, it was effort. It was effort to eat it. To make the pie, because you have to make the dough. Normally, you would have pie maybe on a Saturday or Sunday when there was more time and more people around the house to lend a hand. Because it was a team effort. So one, you didn't eat it all the time, and then when you did eat it, you had a bunch of other stuff that you needed to do. Oh, I know what this is. This is my red set. You'll see. You see these? I love those. I love those little cages. I call them my cages because it's like you could make a presentation. Never have to handle a hot pan. This is a tuck pan. They don't make these anymore. It can be used as a pie pan. It's 3 fingers deep, so that's an awfully deep tart. I've made quiches in these. They're very good in these. I made that these these little ruffles here. You can make like a daisy or something. So those are very good. Even though this is just, I mean, it's a generic pan. You could put Jello molds in this for all they care, and whether you have a use for it. Okay, this is going to be interesting because I know the pieces in here are going to be really, really big. So let me put the mouse there, and I'll move this pan over there. I'm trying to maneuver it between some other things. I'm trying not to knock off the desk. I was gonna put the printer up here, and I was gonna set my desk like a normal business desk. That ain't happening. I need a bigger friggin' desk. That's what I've learned. Because I've got a lot to do. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Now, which one is the? Again, another cage. Okay, this is the meatloaf pan. This is my meatloaf pan. And let me tell you what's the difference because it's this little fella right here. If someone's trying to sell you a baking pan or a meatloaf pan, saying it's a meatloaf pan, and it does not have a device that looks like this, they're trying to get over on you. It's just a bake pan. This meatloaf pan or this device goes in here and it sits just like that. That way it keeps the food up off the grease. If your food is sitting in grease, you're using a bake pan, not a meatloaf pan. Different. Okay. But then again, people nowadays don't care about that stuff. There's a lot of things people don't care anymore. And that's kind of heartbreaking because there's someone out there that took the time to, make things look pretty and be pretty. So, it's like, oh, I know what this is. Yes, I have like bunches of cake pans, but it came as a set. I think I paid like $70 for all this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one more piece. There's 4 pieces. Oh no, they're counting that set, the holder for yeah, so this would be one piece. I mean, the cupcake is one. The meatloaf is the other. So, and then that would be another piece. You see, the thing is that the cupcake pan It's actually 2 pieces. So there's 2, and there's 5, 6, 7, and this is another piece. So that would be 9. They would count that as a 9-piece set. Each piece is a count. So, which I think you're getting gypped. I'm sorry. To me, this is 1. But, hey, at $70 for the whole set, that's not bad. You know, I never have to buy this again. And if it breaks, oh dear. One time, it was this piece. Originally, I got it and it was broken. And all I needed to do was call the Temptation Company. Let me pull down my shirt because I was like, I feel drafty and it's not me. But anyway, let me get over here and get this other box. I got to put, oh, you see my big old butt. Sorry about that. I gotta get a stand because this is ridiculous. Everything's on the floor and you can't see jack. But then again, these pieces are starting to get big. And my desk is a lot smaller than I remember. But anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, I'm sure I'll remember it. I don't remember. I think it's cold medicine. Oh yeah, I need to get like a step stool so you guys can see this stuff. Hold on. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just trying to unbox this. And I really don't want to show my butt no more. See, that was a once in a lifetime experience. I'm sure nobody needed to see. And I apologize because now you cannot unsee it. Okay. Oh yes, the piece. It got broken. I called up the lady. I called up Temptation. And let me see if I can. Yes. And the lady I spoke to was quite nice and really pleasant. And it immediately simply got my the product number. Oops, sorry. If you guys have headsets on, I apologize for that. I made a squeak. Okay. Can you see this? Okay. Straighten it up. That number is a unique number to this item. I gave the lady that number, and it showed that I did purchase it from QVC, and without question, she immediately had another piece sent to me. I did not have to return nothing. I did not have to prove that was broken. She took my word for it. That was enough. And I'm thinking, that is so sweet. Because how many times you went to one of these box stores and they made you feel like you were doing something wrong? You have to, ooh, where am I? Ooh. I don't know what I did with that mouse, but for a second there, the whole camera went blank. Anyway, when well, I might as well say it because it didn't happen. I had to return to Walmart and they gave me the hardest thing. I'm thinking, I know where I bought this from. Or, it was, and then another time I had bought electronic piece when Walkmans were the rage, and it was like 2 weeks later the whole thing busted, and well, not the whole thing busted. It wouldn't play. The cassette player wouldn't play. The radio wouldn't come in properly. I mean, it was like, now back in the days when that was all the rage, that was quite a bit of money to spend. So they gave me a hard time. Also trying to return the electronic, trying to say it's my fault it broke. Excuse you. The point being, I told you that story, tell you this story, that when I called the Temptation Company and I said that this was broken, they believed me. They did not make me feel weird. They did not make you, they don't make you feel like you're the odd one. They believe you. So if you ever have a problem with your temptation, they will take care of it. Now this, I love this set so much. You may remember this is the winter set. Remember those set of 4 cups we were looking at? Okay. What I'm about to show you is what happens when you put a cold pan in a hot oven. Can you see all those? Can you see all what I did? And yes, it goes all the way through. The only drawback is when you use this, you gotta put the food in the cold oven and let everything heat up together. That is the only instruction they have. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, geez. Anyone using headsets, you're probably all mad at me right now. Yeah, I kind of put a lot of tape on this one because it's a set. It's like one smaller than the other kind of set. So, alright. Okay, so may not know what this is about. Let me set you there. Now, it doesn't mean I can't use the tray. I just can't put it in the oven anymore. But I can still use it. Oh, this is my favorite size right here. Oh, and there's a lot more in here than I thought it was. Oh, there's a huge box down here. You have no idea. No, of course not. You can't see it. But anyway, I'll tell you about it. Alright, so now we have my oval pen. I love that oval pen, and this is what it looks like when you use it properly. Okay. Okay, come on. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that if I was to call them at the time that pan broke, and I tell them, or I told them that the pan did do this, and this, they would give me another one. Yeah, I know they would. But I knew the instructions, so I take responsibility. And I knew what the instructions were, and I was gonna know better, and I did, but I did what I thought that was the better idea, and I ended up cracking my damn pan. Ugh. Okay. Now this was really, really cute. So what it was that you have your main dish, your side dish, and you put your dessert in this one. But I noticed that being that it's me and my wife, that this makes a really pretty cornbread for 2. See? That is really cute. So we got all these over here. Okay, I'm going to try and pick all 3 up at once. So, see? You got all those pieces, 6 pieces, and it takes up this footprint. That's it. So that's really cool. This is a retired set. They don't make them no more. So, oh my god. I am sorry, my nose is like all of a sudden decides to try and go run away, and I'm like, no, I still need you to breathe. Okay, so what do I have at the bottom of this thing? Oh dear God. Uh, oh, my very first pieces. Oh, you're gonna love these. This is like a whole. This was like, oh, there is something stuck on my. I'm sorry. There's something stuck on my. Anything that gets like any little particle of hair that gets near my nose or my oxygen hose, I just get really like, oh my god. So I'm just a little scared right now. I'll be okay. Now this, that's so cute. That's so cute. Now what this is, it used to be, I think, part of a 16-piece bakeware set. You had oh my god, I hope it's not in there because I don't have the room. It is like a 8 by 13, a really big pan, and 2 loaf pans. Um, um, odd. I don't know what this is. This? No, this is the loaf pan. Bake bread or anything, basically. I guess you want. Come on, let's go. Yes, I take these up real tight. Because I'm sorry, but when you're spending almost, I mean, the most expensive set I have. Oh, okay, I forgot what this was. Shouldn't have turned it upside down. Okay. When you got some expensive sets, you're gonna pick these things up. And I've got some expensive sets. So, and I know that this not every piece is here because I did give one of my loaf pans, because I have 2 loaf pans with the spice. This is called spice. Okay. Yeah, this color is called spice. I had 18 pieces. And because I had 18 pieces, I gave certain pieces away that I didn't use as either Christmas presents or housewarming presents. And let me show you each piece. So you get, of course, the little cage. This is supposed to be like a cutting board or a trivet. So that sits in there. Sorry. I'll hold it up better. And then, of course, here. Okay, and then you got the little set that goes. I've got to do something to raise this up more. That's got to be raised at least, let's see, for you to see it has to be right there. And that is 6 inches to 8 inches off the desk. That is, wow. Okay, so I got to put that there. And I put that on top. Oh dear Lord, I hope there's not too much more in here. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I have 4 of those, exact same. I won't unwrap them in front of you because you already seen it. But yes, you get 4 of those. I also have a blue set, 18 pieces. Anyway, I gave those trivets out for a Christmas gift. Oh dear God, what the heck? Yeah. Oh, oh, I've been looking for you. Oh my God, I've been looking for this little fella. Wait till you see him, he's so cute. He's the ghosty. Oh, I've been looking for him. Oh my God, and I found him on Halloween. That is so cute. Oh. So here he is. He's a temptation ghosty. Let's see, can you see him right there? Yeah. Now inside, see those little sugar cookies? There's the recipe. Can you see that? Okay. Okay. And they give you the ghosty to go with it. So you got the ghosty. Okay, just want to make sure that you get bag and transportation. Okay. I'll make sure everyone's there. And on top, there's a little, can you see that spider web? I don't think you can see it very well. Oh, that's a good picture right there. You see, you mess with the lighting enough, and you get the perfect lighting. My ghosty. As you can tell, he's supposed to be a cookie jar. I'm going to put him over here. Nope, not going to fit. Well, he could fit, but oh, that hurt. Oh, I guess my body don't bend that way. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else in here. Nope, just some clothes and another one. So it seems like as I was packing things, certain sets got separated. That's okay, because when I put them on my shelving, God, it's gonna look pretty. I might want to take that out to put other pieces in. But I really love that ghosty. Anyway, let me go ahead. And wow, we've been at this almost 30 minutes. That's a lot to unbox. Well, I want to thank you for spending your time with me. And I think right now, before we leave, we must talk about this. The House voted that they will impeach the president. Enough evidence has been piling up that they're going to do it. And the Republicans are so afraid of Trump that they won't vote against him. And he said that anyone that votes against the impeachment, he will help them with their fundraising. Isn't that bribery? And isn't that against the law? And then he just committed another offense? This is so weird. He is so weird. And what's weirder is that the Republicans, they don't care. Okay, let's say it this way. The Republicans that are in office right now do not care. They just want to stay in power at all costs. If that means that America's military force is now the hired hands for Saudi Arabia, good. If that means that we get to guard Syria's oil field so we can take the oil later, hey, that's what they want. If whatever they have to do to lie to the people so they can stay in power, they're going to do it. So what you need to do, and everybody needs to do is to call your representatives, like I've been saying, and hard bomb them, especially if they're Republican. You want to go in the Senate now, because now the impeachment hearings start. This is when it starts. The inquiry is just separating the witnesses and getting each individual witness story on its own. You separate the witnesses so they cannot corroborate alibis. So each person tells their story, and if it matches, you know who's lying and you know who's not. And so just go ahead, keep calling your senators, especially if they're Republican. Let them know what you want done. And if they are unable to do that, then you're going to have to vote someone else who can do the job. Whatever, whatever position you hold on that. It's a lot, and I think it's going to change. Now, Twitter said they're not going to have any more political ads on their platform anymore. Great. That means more power to the people. This is just a little bit of power back into our hands. What that means you do, and if you don't know by now or did not see in a previous video, what you're going to do, what you need to do is, first I'll stay away from Facebook. Just stay away from it. I use it as little as possible for own personal reasons. I do use it as little as possible. Go on Twitter, and any speaker that you like, follow. Follow every single person that you agree with their message. Whether it's a member of Congress, senator, governor, whatever, your district representative, local, your mayor, you got to like, not just like their content. You got to follow them, because now following is going to give you a voice, a real voice. Because just paying for ads to spread rumors is not going to work anymore. Now you got to talk to the people. Now you got to convince people. And we're going to see if it really sticks. It could be that instead of paying the ads, they may pay you to speak the talking point. If you like enough people, if you're active enough on Twitter. We don't know. Because they're going to figure out a way around it. They're going to figure out, candidates will figure out a way around it. They always do. But being that they can't just pay for ads on Twitter anymore, they're going to have to convince us. And then we're going to have to talk to our friends and see what happens. Like I've been doing on this platform for the past 2 years. Because I knew that, or is it 3? I think it's 3. I don't remember. Well, I know I had my YouTube account for a long time. I just recently started uploading video because I saw that there was too much fighting and not enough listening. And this is supposed to be a place where it's okay to be different. It's okay that we don't agree on everything. And it's okay that I don't have to kill you if you don't agree. We don't have to do that. And that's what's coming down to. It's like we're all living, what's been going on is that we are living in an echo chamber. Because what happens if someone don't agree with us on Facebook? We unfriend them. How many friendships I mean, I've had friendships I've had for like 14 years, 15 years dissolve because they're Trump supporter, and I'm like, can you see the evil that he's doing? And well, I'm not gonna go into why they support him. That's a whole other video. They told me, and I still don't agree with it. So they start calling me nasty names, and I'm like, bye. I can feel bad on my own. I don't need your help. But yeah, I mean, maybe now a platform like this where everyone could come together and just talk and exchange ideas, and then we can move forward. That's what debate is. Debate is an exchange of ideas, not just my way or the highway. We exchange ideas. The GOP don't want to exchange ideas. It's like the process is illegitimate. Well, the Republicans made the rule back in 2015 when the Tea Party was in charge. They made a rule, and Adam Schiff followed the rules that the Republican made. Well, another argument is that Trump's not getting a fair hearing. Well, the hearing don't go on until the Senate. So if he's not getting a fair hearing, then that's Lindsey Graham's fault. That's Mitch McConnell's fault. That's all the senators. No, those are two I know because, one, I'm in panic mode right now, but I can't think of anyone else. But those are, I think McCaffrey, but he's the House. He's House Representative. Oh my God. Oh, Cataway? Cataway? Collins? Is it Collins? Yeah. Okay, see, now they're coming back to me. Liz Cheney? Okay, I'm naming the women. Where are the men? Anyway, the thing is that if Trump's not getting a fair hearing, that's the Senate's fault. Then they need to give him a fair hearing. And the process, if they're saying he didn't get a fair process, that's the Republicans' fault. They're the ones who made the rule that Adam Schiff is following back in 2015. Anyway, we are hitting on almost 40 minutes. I apologize. I'm bantering. I can't shut up. So I do love that you stuck around this far if you're still here. I hope you like my little goodies. Let me know if you're liking this series. If you want to see more of my goodies or my temptation wares I got, there's no telling what I pull out of these boxes sometimes. I mean, you saw the last time I was pulling out stuffed animals and oh God. Anyway, so until next time, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and I guarantee you, we're going to all end up somewhere in the middle. You're going to be okay. Bye.